Very important that we must not stop in our fight against evil and wickedness on our continent. Very important. Like, we should always keep fighting in our prayers and in these things that we're doing, in our actions, in the awareness that we are creating among ourselves and every black person on the planet Earth, that we must not relent, we must not stop in our fight against evil and wickedness on our continent. Please understand that these guys are not sleeping, they are not relenting, they are not stopping in perpetrating evil and wickedness on our continent. Every time, every day, they keep planning, they keep putting things together, putting structures, doing everything to make sure that they execute their evil plans and agenda on Africa. You see, it's not until they bring attacks to us, it's not until we hear about another assassination that they're going to do on somebody that is doing good on the continent that we should not take it seriously. Because we should always take these things seriously, because we are not fighting against ordinary people. We are not fighting against people that's okay, they just do it once and then they go and sleep. No, these are demons who have made up their minds, who have determined to keep Africa poor, to keep Africa in that poverty and underdeveloped states. So we must also not relent in our fight against their actions, against their evil and wickedness on our continent. Very important. We must not relent. You see, and that starts with we keeping these things in our mind all the time. Like I've mentioned many times, that we need to keep releasing that word of power. You see, we got to put our mind into this and keep releasing that word of power against their evil and wickedness on our continent. For every black person on the planet Earth, for every African person, we must always keep doing this. Like anybody, any demon that has made up their mind, any human being on earth that has made up their mind to keep Africa poor, they must not see good. They must not see light. We must put them under curse and judgment. These guys are not meant to be alive. They have to be eliminated. These demons that are vowed to keep Africa in poverty and underdevelopment, I say, let's crush these demons. Let's get rid of them. Because I say, as far as these guys are alive, as far as they are perpetrating their evil, Africa will not develop. I tell you this, no matter what we try to do, look at what many of us have tried to do on our continent. Look at many Africans in the diaspora. Look at what many of us have tried to do on the continent. Nothing has worked. I tell you, nothing has worked. I've read a lot of stories. Africans who went back home to do things, to try to develop their community, try to put some light, some electricity, try to do some roads, try to do some things. They go meet the politicians. Those are they will decline it. They will say, no, you can't do this. Like, this is something that's going to bring progress, something that's going to bring development. Somebody who is doing very amazing things in bringing electricity in some other part of the world. The other time I heard that young man, a Nigerian, very vibrant, intelligent guy. He has done this thing for many companies around the world. Now, this guy is a Nigerian, and then he went back to Nigeria. So, okay, I want to build this same thing I've done for many companies. I want to do it for Nigeria to bring electricity. We know about the erratic power supply in the country. And guess what happened with the guy? The president said, no, you can't do it. No, it's not possible. No, how will you bring this? Because you're going to destroy their business. Because how will they keep selling their generators? How will they keep selling expensive, petroleum? How will they keep spending? Selling all these things to people to keep people poor. You see, so some have just made it their business to keep impoverishing the masses, to keep oppressing people, to keep putting people in abject poverty. And we're going to keep quiet on these demons. We're going to keep quiet because what you see with all these African politicians, like I said before, is they are being controlled by the Western demons. They are being controlled by the Western demons. So these are the demons that we need to keep captive, that we need to eliminate from our lives, from our continent. Because as far as these ones are there, I tell you that Africa will never see freedom. and they are the ones that we must eliminate first. So we must not relent in our effort, in our fight against these demons, against these evil forces that are vowed to keep Africa poor and underdeveloped. I tell you this, very important. It's what we see. Many times, our people, they're trying all the time. They're trying, even those that are well-to-do. They have the resources. They have the money. You see, they have the connections, but then they cannot effect any change on the continent. Why? Have you asked yourself why? It's not as if we don't have people that can do these things. We have them. We have very brilliant minds who can solve our problems. The other time, somebody said, about our food problem, we can solve that in 2 years. All over the continent, we can solve that in 2 years. Have they solved it now, up to now? Because that is some people's business. They are happy that many people are hungry. They are happy that many people are having disease and infections. They are happy that many Africans, they cannot have nothing to eat. They are happy about that. You see what's going on our continent. I said we must fight these demons. Those that are sponsoring them, those that are behind them, telling them what to do. Let's crush those demons. Let's bring them to justice. That's what I'm saying. We must not relent in our effort. And I said one weapon that we have is our voice, is our words, to release that word of power and destroy the evil plans and agenda of these demons over our continent, over Africa, until we see their hand. I tell you that these demons will not leave Africa alone. I tell you this. These are people who have vowed. They have sold their hearts to the devil, their hearts and their souls. They've sold it to the devil. So there's no mercy for these demons. We must crush them and crush them. I tell you this. So we must not relent in our efforts to make sure we bring down these demons, those that are vowed to bring Africa in poverty and underdevelopment. We must destroy them. We must destroy their evil powers, evil tactics, all the agenda that they have, all the plans that are put together to keep impoverishing Africa. We must destroy all of those plans. We must destroy all of their plans. Because Africa is on its path of progress and development, and nothing can stop us. Please like and share this video. Let's spread the word, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.